heard some noise, and you all went to investigate. One of you stretched up tall. One of you,
and his clothes started popping off.
yeah, and he stretched out before his clothes came off. And he stretched up above the trees, and he saw that there were men putting...
And then you let me go like that.
Yeah, I let you... All of a sudden, you actually had a super expandable jumpsuit. And the barrels had fallen in. These guys were talking. You couldn't hear what they were saying, but they were throwing these barrels into the river. So you guys that went around onto Howard Street.
They're probably barrels of dynamite.
Well, we don't know. We gotta find out.
But if they're putting...
So now you're there. So go ahead.
But if they're putting dynamite inside the water, the dynamites are gonna start exploding.
They're bad guys.
They're bad guys. Duh.
How do you know they're bad guys?
I don't know.
They could just be workers.
They can just be putting apple
But
juice
what kind
inside.
of person throws
Could be
barrels
putting apple
into
juice in the
a
river.
I'll try to shapeshift and try to shapeshift like one of those bad men.
Oh.
Mr. Eric,
Yes?
I have a body ultra offensive. Does that mean that means that I can take my body parts apart? So
Wait a minute. Hold on. Body alteration offensive. What?
extra attacks. No, I can't do that one.
Yeah. See, body alteration offensive is just a category, but you have a specific power that's in there.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
And let me warn you all, for the new people, and Muhammad can attest to this, you be careful about just going around beating people up. And you don't know what they're doing. You don't want to talk to them or anything. Okay? Be careful. Now, some people are up to so much trouble, they're going to hurt people no matter what. But sometimes, if you use your brain as opposed to your brawn, you can be more successful. Okay?
Yep.
So now that you are the most experienced in the group, and you're the elder, you're actually going to be the team leader. So you have to think like a leader, not like an individual. Okay? And you have young people with you who will be joining in. In fact,
Your dog.
Karate Girl
She's running.
shows up to the fence, and you had just, because you have such a high oh, you don't have a high psyche, oops, but you had recognized what's your character?
Teen Natural.
Teen Natural. Okay, you had recognized Teen Natural from from one of your karate tournaments, and he was a referee. And you had recognized.
So her name, they're saying that her name is Karate Girl.
Well, that's her hero name.
She won the tournament.
You watched her at a tournament,
But I actually did go through it.
and you noticed, but you had known her from her superhero appearance, because she wears this black cloak with a mask, and all you can see is the eyes. Because at the tournament, some guys known as, I forget their name, they're these bad guys that stormed the tournament. Batroc, Machete, and Zaran. These guys. These three guys had come into the tournament
And she
to go rob everybody, and she was one of the people that fought them, and she used her hypnotic powers, and she used her expert martial art abilities, because she has amazing fighting.
And weaponsmith.
Oh, that.
Yeah, so you have a lot of respect for her, but she had seen you just turn into a fly, and she was running up, and she said, "Teen Natural, was that you?" And then so now you're looking at them, so maybe you ought to talk to them if you want.
Yeah, you can talk.
You got to play your part.
Okay. I just saw you at the tournament. Hey, why did you turn into a fly? How did you do it? Well, he has powers.
I shapeshifted.
Oh.
Well, meanwhile, Barrels and barrels of unknown substances are being dumped into the canal.
I shall ship. I'll try to look at the person and try to shape shift.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
There's a whole building
I
there.
have an idea. I can just
Tell him.
since I'm able to control fire. I can just knock down the fence. Burning. Oh.
Actually, you can fire your missile.
Let me show you all where you're at on the map. Okay, here's the gate. You all are here. Team Natural's right here. Here's the building. The activity is on this side of the building. Okay? So you all have not gotten through the fence yet.
Don't you think you can just turn into like some gigantic person? Like, you know how you turned big the week before? Yeah. So you can do that again and just like,
I'll get bigger with my.
I can just.
let us hop on your hands and
have your
then you can
assistant do
grab
that.
us.
I will become.
I have one move that
You got
that-
something to say? Alright,
Just
say.
listen to him. Ask
If
him.
you have fire control and I have laser light with heat damage, then we can both try to melt down the gate.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
I'll go with that idea.
Wait, but I can use I have a
Tell him, not me.
I have a power that even though someone's bigger than me, I can still push them down. And I can push the fence down.
Roll the dice.
Actually, you have electrical control. You can use probably.
How about he can take the wire?
Can you roll for me?
23.
What's your reason?
My reason is incredible. 91. Yeah.
You rolled a what?
23.
Okay.
My.
Okay,
reason-
I've got nothing to do. Give me one more roll.
52.
What's your intuition?
Excellent.
And you rolled a what?
52.
Okay, your intuition is telling you that whatever you guys do, you better not make a lot of noise.
Why?
I think you should use your telekinesis and try to lift everybody up over the fence.
Okay. How
How-
high is the fence?
Good question. How high is the fence?
Oh, we haven't.
I can't carry
The fence is
something like
15 feet high.
Oh my God, that's taller than
Yeah,
this
it's
whole
your
school.
job. No, it's our job. We'll melt it.
I'll try.
I would like to advise your teammates, as the game master, I'd like to advise your teammates that he did have a good idea.
And we did too.
And let me give you a little thing, because you're new to the game. But what she had brought up about laser, do you know what a laser?
You
He
can,
She can make a hole through the gate and we'll
It's
just walk.
very silent, and it's very accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's quick.
And
Okay, now if you want to use telekinesis and rattle the thing down or lift everyone up,
It's gonna make a noise.
if you mess up on that roll while they're up in the air, you better not mess up on that roll while they're in the air, or they could find themselves being impaled on the fence.
what does impaled mean?
Okay, so you better be careful with just throwing people over the fence with your telekinesis or your electrical. Okay, but if you want to do it, go right ahead. It might work.
I will use.
So you decide.